In 2007, the groundbreaking band known as the Gorillaz released their album D-Sides, a collection of remixes, B-sides, and rarities. And while there's some hidden gems in the tracklist already, the song to end off the album stands out from the rest for me. Today we delve into the haunting beauty of the Gorillaz song Stop the Dams, a masterpiece in musical storytelling that encapsulates the very essence of what makes the Gorillaz such a defining band in music history. The virtual band created by Damon Albarn of Blur fame and Jamie Hewlett, the artist behind the 90s comic series Tank Girl, has always pushed boundaries in a wide variety of ways. Their music combines a range of genres from hip-hop and rock to electronic and world music. The animated characters that make up the band, designed by Hewlett, are playful, colorful, and humorous, which could seem at odds with the band's exploration of dark themes like war, environmental degradation, and social injustice. The contrast adds a layer of depth and complexity to their artistry, making them stand out in the music industry. In the song Stop the Dams, I believe that Albarn takes such contrasting elements at play in their band and makes it the centerfold to its meaning. Analyzing this song, another band which is quite different from the Gorillaz had come to my mind, and that is Queen.
Is this the real life?
Not just because I thought up a catchy video title. Well, not entirely. Anyways, I came to realize that the legendary Freddie Mercury-led band does actually share a fairly similar dynamic to the Gorillaz. Queen's music often features grandiose, operatic arrangements, and at times also playful, theatrical lyrics which could seem at odds with the complexity and depth of their own songs and themes as well. However, this contrast is precisely what makes Queen's music so enduring. The bombast and spectacle of their music serve as a counterpoint to the introspection and emotional depth of their lyrics, creating a rich and multifaceted sound. I'd go as far as to state that just like Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, the track Stop the Dams is a similarly groundbreaking song that defies categorization and pushes the boundaries of what's possible in music. Prior to its release as Stop the Dams, an early alternate version or demo of the track was played under the working title of Aluminum. The song emerged from a collaboration between Damon Albarn and other Icelandic musicians, serving as a charity single for a concert event in protest against the construction of Karan-Hukar hydropower plant. In the words of Einar Benediktsson, we have this energy policy in Iceland which is basically drowning the highland, the high plateau of Iceland. It's the biggest reservoir of unspoiled nature of Europe. Now they are building power plants, building dams, which will drown a big portion of the land, flooding it. So we had this concert in the beginning of January 2006. The idea was to protest against this. Being friends with Damon, we decided to do a song together to make it special. Unfortunately, in 2008, an aluminum smelter was completed, and ultimately the hydropower plant as well in 2009, both of which are still subjects to criticism and controversy for both their environmental impact and use of outsourced foreign workers.
It's a real shame that soon it's going to change, and when you're my age, you won't recognise the country that you've got now unless you make a real noise about it.
From the original version of the song Aluminum, traces of what would become Stop the Dams are displayed through its lyrics. I don't know, am I dreaming? Iceland is turning, the color of money, making nature pay. This land is a young land, let it stay that way. It's a revolution, they know. If the planet's gone to waste, it's all aluminum. That's getting on bigger. The river's flowing. Poison. With time, the song would grow in its scale, yet also become a significantly slower track. The lyrics too would evolve into something more abstract that would serve as a poignant reflection on the passage of time, loss, and the irreversible changes wrought by human hands. References to aluminum, the original title of the song, stands as a symbol of industrialization and of artificial substances, drawing parallels between the environmental impact of dams and simultaneously the destructive nature of drug addiction. A popular way of ingesting heroin is vaporizing it on a small piece of aluminum foil heated with a lighter. Pollution only turns you into something you don't see in the water. The cautionary allegory warns of both pollution of the water and of oneself. Polluting the water disallows people to see themselves in the reflection as it becomes murkier and dirty. This is compared to doing drugs and losing yourself in the process, becoming hard to recognize yourself in the mirror. Stop the Dams is a sonic journey that unfolds with a delicate grace, inviting listeners to engage with its themes on a visceral level. The song's underappreciated place in Gorillaz' discography only serves to highlight its hidden brilliance and enduring impact on those who seek solace in its haunting beauty. In the quiet elegance of Stop the Dams, we find a rare gem that speaks to the universal truths of human experience. One of the most impactful points in the song for me is at the mention of the cling and clang. I've found myself somewhat surprised that other interpretations haven't caught on to the possible reference to yin and yang. On the topic of addiction, and especially with heroin, as many have suggested given the aluminum lyric, the song uses visual allegory to describe how the addict becomes so full of this aluminum that he walks around like a robot, clinging and clanging. In the same way that a dam clogs the flow of water, heroin addiction clogs the flow of thought. As David emphasizes, it is in fact the natural flow. A cling and a clang. It's the metal in my head when I walk. It's a beautiful double meaning, giving more depth to an already unique instrumental soundscape. The yin and yang, or the cling and clang, is representative of such dualities in the song. However, thematically, I believe it goes to capture the light and dark side to life itself, and how we should not alter it for any reason, even when it's hard. I think this theme more so works towards addiction in the song, how it's a vice that clogs up the realities of the world. We need to unplug the dams. We cannot stop the natural flow of thought. Despite the negative themes present, it has a surprisingly positive message that not only stands in protest to the controversial Icelandic construction, but about acceptance of the world we live in. Both the cling and the clang, the yin and yang, the good and the bad. Bohemian Rhapsody, like Stop the Dams, deals with similar themes of rebellion and resistance. Queen's epic has been interpreted as a personal rebellion against societal norms and expectations. Both songs also have this deep sense of desperation, such as in Bohemian Rhapsody and its iconic final lines, "Nothing really matters, anyone can see. Nothing really matters, nothing really matters." There, however, lies a difference between the two songs when it comes to their respective outlooks. While Albarn's song is dreary for sure, it's actually quite optimistic. The desperation of the Gorillaz track is more so to spur further protests against human interference of nature, rather than Freddie Mercury's slightly more abstract lyricism in Bohemian Rhapsody, which rather displays a disparity of not wanting to abide by social norms. Just as Queen's artistic vision propelled them to iconic status, Gorillaz' unique blend of music and visual storytelling sets them apart as trailblazers in the music industry. Through their eclectic sound, thought-provoking lyrics, and animated personas, Gorillaz offer a new perspective on the power of artistic expression and creativity. Stop the Dam serves as a testament to Gorillaz' musical prowess and artistic vision, evoking emotions and prompting introspection in listeners. Songs like Stop the Dams and Bohemian Rhapsody reminds us that music is not just a form of entertainment, but a medium through which we can explore the depths of human emotion and experience. Through its evocative lyrics and mesmerizing soundscape, Stop the Dam invites listeners to reflect on their own struggles and the impact of human actions on the environment. The repetition of "the sun will shine again" in the end symbolizes hope and renewal, urging listeners also to confront their inner struggles and let their natural emotions flow. Perhaps wishful thinking, but I believe that, like Bohemian Rhapsody, this hidden epic from Gorillaz is a masterpiece waiting to be discovered and cherished for generations to come.